एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल कोर्स ऑफ बाय नीतीश। आज की वीडियो में हमारे साथ है मोहित ने रिसेंटली अभी टीसीएस डिजिटल का ऑफर क्रैक किया है। तो जानेंगे उनके बारे में क्या क्या प्रोसेस था, कौन कौन से राउंड हुए, आफ्टर दैट उन्होंने ऑफर को ग्रैब किया। सो मोहित बताएंगे अपने बारे में, पहला इंट्रो देंगे, आफ्टर दैट वन बाय वन हम सारी चीज़ों पे डिस्कस करेंगे। मोहित, ओवर टू यू।
Yeah. First of all, thank you, Nitish, for inviting me. Because I have also seen many of the interviews, and it helps me a lot in my interview also because I have seen what type of questions they ask and how to answer all these questions. So that's why I'm here. I'm thankful to you. And if you talk about my intro, so I'm giving the same introduction which I have given to the TCS, so that the students which are watching this video will be helpful for them. So as you know, my name is Mohit Yadav, and I am currently pursuing my MCA from Lakshmi College of Technology, which is affiliated from RGPV. And I have done my BSc from Jawaharlal Nehru College. And if you talk about my schooling, then I have done my higher public school in PCM and my high schooling from Sri Sai Higher Secondary School. So if you talk about my strengths, so my strength are I am self-motivated and hard work person, and I have a knowledge of various programming languages such as C, C++, Java, Python, and also I have a knowledge of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and also operating systems and networking, DBMS. And apart from all these things, I have a knowledge of DSA, which include complete string arrays, stack, queue, graph, all type of trees, and all these things. So as I am a competitive programmer, so the language which I mostly use is a C++, because it is one of the world's fastest languages and it helped me a lot. And I'm a competitive programmer. I do competitive programming in many of the platforms such as CodeChef, CodeForces, and HackerRank and all these things. So I have solved more than 100 problems on GFG, and I have 3 stars on CodeChef also. Apart from that, I have 5 stars in HackerRank on various in C++, Java, and Python, all these things. And I have done various certifications from Udemy for DSA, for C++, and for Java. Apart from all this technical knowledge, I have a good non-tech knowledge of aptitude and reasoning also, as I have cracked various government exams such as CGL, CGL, NDA, CDS, and all these exams I have cracked. So I have good knowledge of aptitude and reasoning also. And my short-term goal is to get a job in a reputed company, and my long-term goal is to get a more knowledgeable person. Thank you. That's all from my side.
या थैंक यू मोहित। ओके मोहित, अब आप टीसीएस के पूरे प्रोसेस के बारे में बताइए, कहाँ से आपने अप्लाई किया था, आफ्टर डेट उसमें क्या कौन कौन से राउंड हुए, तो सारे राउंड के बारे में सो आप एक्सप्लेन करिए हर एक राउंड के लिए। ओके, या मोहित।
Yeah. So, Nilesh, first of all, I would like to told you like the applying process is quite easy in the TCS. So the first thing is that I applied in TCS through the campus only. The campus told us to apply for the TCS through the TCS digital website and something like that. They shared us the
एनक्यूटी,
link and we just
एनक्यूटी,
fill up the form and upload.
या टीसीएस
Yeah,
एनक्यूटी।
TCS MQT and uploaded all the documents. Yeah, uploaded all the documents and all these things. And and after that, they gave us the mail that your exam is scheduled after this time. And I give the on campus. So my center was Trinity College. So I just went there and gave the examinations. So that's all. That's about the process. Like after applying, it's take about around 2 months for getting the admit card, or like for starting the test. So after applying also you get around 2 months for the preparation. So that's a good thing for TCS. And after that, if you talk about the what are the subjects over there, so the subjects were normal like English aptitude and reasoning. And as I told in my introduction that I prepared for the competitive examinations and I have cracked various competitive exams. So I didn't face any type of difficulties.
सो मोहित बताएंगे कि आपने इन सेंटर जाके जो है पेपर दिया था, या जो है रिमोट के लिए चूज किया था। सो उसमें ऐसा कुछ ऑप्शन देने लगा
Yeah,
इस साल से
as
टीसी।
yeah, yeah. As you know, last year means from the last year, the teachers gave the option of from remote also because of COVID. The last year, the exams held in remote only, and no in center exam was held last year because of COVID. From this year, we have two options. Like you can go in center or remote, but our college, like you can say my college, told us to go for the remote option, means go for in center, not remote. So I don't know what's the matter over there, but so as they told, go to the in center. So I just filled the in center. So I gave the examination on the center. My center was Trinity College of Technology
ओके,
in Dyson Road, Bhopal.
ओके। सो टेस्ट का पैटर्न क्या था जब आपने उसको किया था? फर्स्टली आपको आईआरसी आती होगी सिस्टम चेक के लिए, सो उसके बारे में बताएंगे क्या?
If you talk about a system check, so as I told, it was an in-center examination, so we don't need to do all these stuffs like system check and all these things. We just need to take a printout of the admit card, and along with that, we need an photo identity proof. We should carry it to the center, and they check our ID card and the ID proof is name and date of birth is matching or not. And after that, they allow us to the center, and the exam starts after half an hour of entry.
ओके, सो पैटर्न क्या था? फर्स्ट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल क्या उसमें आप ओपन होके आया? लाइक इंग्लिश था, आफ्टर दैट रीजनिंग, या ऐसा कुछ करके उनका दो
Yeah,
सेक्शन
yeah.
का होता है? ओके।
So yeah, yeah. So for the if you talk about the pattern was quite similar to the competitive exams. Like we have a aptitude using in English all three sections. But the main thing about the in-center, if you talk about the difference between in-center and the
रिमोट।
in-center and remote, so the main difference is that in in-center we can shuffle, we can just move to the next question easily. Like in what happens in the remote, like if you are doing one question, then you will have to answer it. But in remote, if you are going in center, you have option of like skipping it and come it afterwards. All these things. So these are the benefits of in center examinations. And if you talk about the subjects are very common aptitude reasoning and English. So that's all.
या डिफिकल्टी लेवल कैसे थे? लाइक इंग्लिश की बात करी जाए, आफ्टर दैट मैथमेटिक्स, आफ्टर दैट रीजनिंग।
Yeah, yeah. See, Ritesh, as you see that the level of difficulty is vary from level to level. There are two levels like level one and level two. If you clear the level one, then you can also go to the level two. And level one is just for the TCS lower package like 3.6. And if you want to TCS digital, then you will have to correct the level two also. If you talk about the level one, the questions are means about 30 to 40 questions of each subject, and the difficulty level would be easy to moderate. And if you talk about the second level, so it was quite difficult. The number of questions would be around 10 of mathematics and reasoning also, the mathematics and reasoning and English, all three sections over there also. But the number of questions are very less, around 10 only each section. But the difficulty level over here is very high. Like you can say around CAT level. The CAT level questions we can expect over here. The difficulty level would be made moderate to high. So for this section, you will have to do a lot of practice. Like if you are doing in center, so you will have to practice for this section at least.
और कोडिंग राउंड के बारे में बताएंगे? इसमें आपके जब आपने डिजिटल क्रैक किया हुआ है तो उसमें कोडिंग भी थी, मैंडेटरी थी?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Coding is mandatory for the digital round. For the first, for the digital round, coding is mandatory. So basically, they gave you two questions. Out of them, at least one question should be done properly. Means, I have done only one question. My first question, all the tests have been passed, and if you talk about the second question, so in second question means the time was running out. So I just submitted it, and I don't know means some of the test cases may be passed or not. For the first question, my all test case has been passed. So you can say that if there are two questions, so you need to focus on first question on one question at least. If you done one question and all the test cases have been passed, so you can expect a TCS digital call easily.
ओके, सो अब बात की जाए तो कोडिंग राउंड में क्वेश्चन किस टाइप में थे? क्या अरे से थे या ग्राफ वगैरह? डिफिकल्टी लेवल उसका कैसा था कोडिंग राउंड का?
Yeah, yeah. As you see, the TCS digital package is very high. It is around 7.3 for MCA. So as per the package, the difficulty level of exams is not very easy. So you can say that the question was purely for DSA based questions was over there. No, not like you can say the difficulty level would be moderate to high, and the questions was very large. Means if your reading is very weak, then you will not even be able to read the questions. So first of all, you have to read the whole question. The questions are very long, and that question also you can see on the half screen. So you will have to scroll up, scroll down various times to read properly that question. So your reading should be good. And apart from that, the coding you also need to practice on GFG and alert perform, and you need some DSA knowledge also.
ओके, सो आफ्टर दैट आपको इंटरव्यू का जो है कॉल कैसे कब आया?
Yeah, after that, around 2 to 3 months later, I got a interview call. Means all the students were getting a interview calls. That's not a big deal. You will know from your college and from your colleagues also that the interview call means the interview calls are started, and before the interview calls, they also send you a greeting mail like you have been selected for digital profile, or you have been selected for ninja profile, whatever profile
Yeah.
you've been selected. And if you are applying through a call through your college, so your college will also share you the list. Means our college shared a list of the candidates who was selected for NQT and who was selected for digital.
in
So
Ninja.
from
Yeah.
the various means you can see your results. Sometimes it happens that the mail didn't come on time. Like with it happens with some of my friends, like they didn't get the mail of TCS Ninja or TCS Digital, with means they are qualified or not. But the college told us, like the college issued the list. From there they recognize that yeah, means we need to prepare for interview now.
Yeah.
So this is what happens. Like after dates, after some dates, you will get the interview call up later. And as I remembered, my interview was scheduled on like something 17, and means my mail was came at in night, like in 8 or in 9 or 10 p.m. I got the mail like tomorrow is your interview. So means that like 9 or 10 a.m. I'm getting the mail that you are tomorrow you are interview, tomorrow you are interview, and on the morning I have to prepare. And the thing was happened was I have two interviews on the same day. Means like the Mindtree and TCS Digital both interview happened on the same day,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the timing was also means very near. You can say
Yeah.
the Mindtree interview was around at 9 a.m. So then at 9 a.m. they just put up me in the queue, and the TCS Digital interview timing was 11 a.m. So I was like, miss a little of
Yeah. Yeah.
stress over there. Like, am I be able to attend both the interviews or
Yeah.
not? At that time, I didn't have any offer. So by luckily, I just attended both the interviews, and both the interviews got very well, and I got the offer from both the companies, like in TCS Digital also and Mindtree also.
या सो डिजिटल में आपके इंटरव्यूअर कैसे HRMR आपका साथ हुआ था TR या सारी चीजें जो है अलग अलग
Yeah,
हुई
yeah.
थी?
Yeah. There was three. There are three teachers in my panel. The other one was HR, one bar MR, and one bar TR. For technical MR and HR, you can say.
Yeah.
So, if you talk about the technical means the technical round. So the first of all, my round was start from the technical. They asked me about tell me about yourself. So I just means I have also gave you the introduction. There, my introduction was a little bit same. Means there would be a lot of means the you can say very few very slightly difference over there. Means like the interview was very similar to what I have given over now. And after giving the interview, they asked me about the OOPS concept. They tell me about the OOPS concept. So I just started like what the OOPS concept, what are its history. Like if you talk about the what is OOPS, OOPS is a programming paradigm and how programming begins. Like from the monolithic programming, then they come, then we have a modular programming. Now we have OOPS programming, and what are the difference in all this programming? Why we use OOPS programming? And what are the pillars of the OOPS programming? You know there were four pillars, and I explained all the four pillars with a real life example. After that, I came to the coding part, like in C++, how we have a virtual function, we have pure virtual functions. So I explained them what's the virtual function, what are the pure virtual function to achieve the polymorphism and runtime polymorphism, pure polymorphism. And after that, I also came to Java. Like in Java, we have dynamic method dispatch. With the help of that, we achieve a runtime polymorphism and all these things. So I just explained all these things to them, and they were like quite happy with my answer. Like my answer went for around 12 to 15 minutes. It was very long. Once they were not expecting that I will told so much of things in OOPS concept only. So they were surprised. So they were happy. So after that, they told we are happy with your answer and we are satisfied with your technical knowledge. After that, the MR comes, and MR asked me about the what are the projects you have been made. So I told them about my projects.
ओके सो
So that was
मुझे
my technical.
ओके
Then MR came.
या मैंने कई सारे इंटरव्यू देखे हैं जिसमें टीसीएस में न्यू टेक्नोलॉजीज के बारे में पूछा जाता है, लाइक आप मशीन लर्निंग से आ रहे हो, आप AWS क्लाउड आपका कितना नॉलेज है, तो ये सारे क्वेश्चन आप में आपके इंटरव्यू में नहीं थे?
Yeah. There was a little bit question like I didn't mention about it. I have also knowledge of blockchain. I am currently learning a blockchain.
Yeah.
So I told them that I am currently working on a blockchain,
Yeah.
and means I have started working on blockchain. What are the blockchain? All these things I have started. What are the context, smart contracts, and all these things I knew. So I told them that I have knowledge of all these things. So they were said okay. And after that, the technical round, that MR round started. The MR started like, what are your projects? So I just explained my whole project. After that, they asked me about, do you face any difficulties like in present era? So I said I don't feel as such any difficulties. The thing is, you can say sometimes I feel difficulties like the technology is changing very fast. Like we have to learn so many of things. Like Mr. Earlier, we have only database. Now we have then we have uh, um, then we have big
ब्लॉकचेन
data
या
and all these things. Now we have yeah, now we have data pool. Now we have a data pool and all these things. So the technology is growing very fast. So I just told him about all these things. Because I'm not exactly remembered what I told. So I told a lot about this also, like from DBMS. Then we have data pool. Then we have big data and data warehouse. So not big data. Then we have data warehouse and now data pool and all these things. And exactly, I didn't remember. I told them something more.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's all. I told them all these things.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. So if you talk about the HR question, as I mentioned about my project, so they asked me about how many means it is a group project or your individual. So I told them that is my individual project. So he asked me that why you didn't make any type of means project in a group, like do you don't like teamwork and all these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So I told him no, it's not like that. I didn't like teamwork. So the thing is like I told him that I'm in a final year now, and in the third semester we have a group project, and before that we didn't have any type of project. So that's why I didn't make any group project. And from third semester also, already we are working on a group project on a blockchain. So they said okay.
Yeah. One
And
second.
after that, about now
Yeah.
normal question like, are you willing to relocate and all these things? I said okay, I'm ready to relocate and all these like simply questions like what happens in general HR rounds.
Yeah. Mo
So
mo
relocate
Okay.
questions was there, and
या ओके
yeah.
मोहित ने यहाँ पे मेंशन किया कि मैंने एज अ इंडिविजुअल प्रोजेक्ट क्रिएट किया था बट जब आप आप टीम मेंबर के साथ बताते हैं तो वहाँ पे एक अच्छा इंपैक्ट पड़ता है यदि आप अगर आप चीज़ों को बताते हैं मैंने इंडिविजुअल किया है तो उनको भी शक होता है तो आप क्रॉस क्वेश्चन के लिए रेडी रहते हैं जैसे मोहित ने उसको जो है अच्छे से ग्रैब किया और उन्होंने कैसे एडाप्टिव वे में उसको जो है पूरा आंसर किया तो सर जब आप सो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आप जब प्रोजेक्ट को आप मेंशन करिए तो वहाँ पे अपने ग्रुप को बताइए जिससे आपके क्रॉस क्वेश्चन कम हो जाते हैं यदि आप किसी भी लैंग्वेज से लाइक किसी भी टेक्नोलॉजी में जा रहे हैं लाइक आपने प्रोजेक्ट बनाया फ्रंट एंड व्हाट एवर बैक एंड में सो यदि आप किसी भी अगर आप इंडिविजुअल बताते हैं तो आपको दोनों की फुल स्टैक की दोनों की नॉलेज होनी चाहिए बट आप जगह टीम मेंबर में बताते हैं तो आप एक एक्चुअल फंक्शनलिटी को बता सकते हैं या मैंने इस पे वर्क करा था तो होल प्रोजेक्ट की पूरी जो है रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आप पे नहीं आती है तो क्रॉस क्वेश्चन पूछे जाने की वहां से जो है संभावना कम हो जाती है राइट मोहित
Yeah, you are right in this. But I would like to mention that you must have your one individual project and one group project. It will be better like if you have one group project and one individual project.
या ओके
So
या
if
ओके
you have a good project and good technology, that also be good like on AWS all these things.
या सो आफ्टर एचआर राउंड आपके पास ऑफर कितने दिन बाद आया मेल आपको कब ऐसा फील हो गया था कि आपको
Yeah,
ऑफर
means
आएगा
that yeah, the interviewer was very good. Like they were very happy. So means I was expecting that the means you can see that if your interview are going on, so with the body language of the interviewer, you can understand that the interview is means going good or not. Means I have answered all the questions and they were very satisfied with my all the answers. So that's why I was expecting a call. Means I was little bit confused. Means little bit worry about means they will means allot me Ninja or digital. Although I've given all the answers, but still we have some type of stress over there.
या
So it took me around 15 days to get the offer. So it was also stressful. Like with some of my friends got the offer letter in 2 days only.
या
So after all this process, what happened was they started my document verification. So after 2 or 3 days, a mail has been came to me for uploading the documents. I mean, mailing the document, not uploading. For mailing the documents, I mailed some of the documents. So from there only, I was like, okay, means they are asking for my DV. So that's only this that means that I've been selected obviously. So from that only, I understand that I have been selected. So after that, I just shared my some of the documents like market and all these things. And after it, about it take 10 to 15 days. After that, I got the call letter.
या कंग्रेचुलेशन मोहित फॉर सच अ ड्रीम कंपनी
Thank you.
ओके सो अब मोहित के बारे में जानेंगे उनकी कोडिंग जर्नी क्या थी उन्होंने कैसे
Thank you very
स्टार्ट किया
much.
जीरो से आफ्टर दैट उन्होंने कैसे इस ऑफर को ग्रैब किया सो मोहित यदि कोई फ्रेशर आ रहा है पहले आप अपनी जर्नी बताइए आफ्टर दैट एज अ फ्रेशर के लिए उसके लिए रोड मैप क्या होगा अगर
Yeah,
हर चीजों को जो है जीरो से स्टार्ट कर रहा है या
yeah. Yeah, DJ, as you see, I have already told you that I came from the BSc background. I didn't mention that in BSc my subject got PCM, that is physics, chemistry, mathematics, so no computer science background.
या
So when I started MCA, means the knowledge of the coding was zero.
या
So the first of all, first thing what I do is I just talk with all my some of my friends who is already working on Infosys and all other companies. So first of all, I just talk to all of them like what should I do? Means I am starting from the zero. I don't know what is the C language
या
and how does the computer work, what is coding, why am we are doing coding, and what are the uses of coding, and what type of question is expected. So I don't have, means I have zero knowledge. So I just talk to them, and after it I means move to the YouTube, one of the best platform for
या
nowadays. So I just Google all these things like how to start coding journey, what things we need to do, what are the important things to get up for the coding interviews and all these things. So the first of thing they come like they started with the C language, C, Java, Python. And if you talk about the first semester also, our first semester has a C language, so I started with the C language only. With the C language, I started with some of the some of the platforms like I just forgot the name, some YouTube channels, and means I was not able to understand very clearly what they want to convey, like why you are using hash, why you are using header file, and why we are using int main, all these things.
Yeah, yeah,
So means if you are using all these things for the first time, it always comes to your mind that why we are writing like hash include std.h, why we are writing all these things. So obviously it comes to my mind also. So after that, I just moved to the Saurabh Shukla videos. And
yeah,
Saurabh Shukla sir is one of the best teacher. I
yeah.
means I think
My
for the
Sarji.
at least for the C and C++ language.
Yeah, yeah. My
Yeah, my
Sarji.
surgery.
Yeah,
So I just go through their YouTube channel. Yeah, I go through their YouTube channel and learn from there the basic of the C language, that they told us like why we use header file, what are the header file, why we use curly braces, what are all these things. So from there, a little bit concept means or little bit conceptual things comes to my mind. And after that, after doing C, I came to Python because our TNP department was saying that we need to do Python and all these things. So I just came to Python also. I made one or two projects in Python. That was a snack ladder game, and one more project I made. I made two projects
yeah,
with the help of Turtle library.
yeah,
I have
yeah,
done in Python. So after it, what happens? Yeah, after it, what happened was I was doing competitive programming, and in one or two tests like InfyTQ and all other in one more test, what happened was my code was correct, but due to indentation error, the code was not running.
yeah, yeah,
So miss it just demotivated me a lot. Like after doing a lot of hard work, it was giving me the like the syntax error or space error and
yeah.
all these things, whatever
Compilation error. Yeah,
comes in Python. So I just yeah, indentation error.
yeah,
So I just switched to Java. So C++, not Java. I just switched to C++ so that I didn't face these type of difficulties. At least like after writing whole code means after checking a lot of things, the error was not being resolved. So I just demotivated. So I just shifted toward the C++ and along with C++, I started the DSA. And for DSA, I started learning DSA from the Udemy. So from Udemy, I learned DSA and along with that, the C++. And after that, I learned Java also because it was also a part of our semester. So all these things happens.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I learned operating system and all these things. So for operating system also, I used Udemy, and I bought a course on Udemy for the operating system also because in college we have a subject for operating system, and I was not able to understand like what are the teaching, what are the scheduling algorithm, why we are using it, what is long term, what is short term, and all these things. Nitesh, if you talk about the SQL, Nitesh, if you talk about the operating system and SQL, so for operating system and SQL, for both the topics, I have bought the course on the Udemy. So from Udemy only, I have done my operating system and SQL because Udemy is also a subject in our academics in in first semester or second semester means on first semester only. So in first semester we have operating system. So I was not able to understand means what is the short term algorithm, what is the long term algorithm, why we use these and all these things. So I just bought a code on Udemy, and I just learned all these things on Udemy only. And for SQL also, I bought a course, and from there only I learned various queries, how to write queries and all these things. And for academics also, we have around 50 queries, not queries, it is queries.
yeah,
We have around 50 queries in academics also. So I have done all those queries also, and with the help of Udemy, I have done SQL and operating system both.
yeah, yeah. ओके। तो ये एक बिगिनर अगर आ रहा है यहाँ पे, जीरो लेवल से स्टार्ट करना है, तो उसको क्या क्या रिक्वायरमेंट होनी चाहिए एक अच्छे कंपनी में अच्छे ऑफर को ग्रैब करने के लिए?
Yeah, as I told earlier, means I have also started from zero, and around means it took me hardly 8 months or 9 months from I think from November. Our college had been started around 17th of November,
Yeah,
and I got the offer letter in about September,
yeah,
August or September. I got the offer letter, so it takes me around 8 to 10 months
yeah,
to get all this knowledge. So if anyone who is a beginner is coming want to come to the IT sector, it's not a very tough. If he is determined, like he don't have any other option, like he want to do only coding only and go to the IT sector.
yeah.
So 8 to 10 months are enough according to me.
ओके, सो थैंक यू मोहित वंस अगेन।
Yeah. So, if anyone a beginner is coming, so the first language always a beginner start with the C language. So I would suggest that go to the Saurabh Shukla
Yeah,
YouTube channel. That is my surgery, and go and learn C language, at least C language from there only. And after learning C language, you can start you can come to the DSA directly. what I did. I also did C language and came to the DSA.
Yeah.
So after coming to the DSA, sometimes you feel that you need a C++ language, or if someone is teaching you in the C++ only, then you can also learn C++ also, because C++ is not very different from C language. So if you want to learn C++, you can learn, and if you don't want, you can leave it also, because there is no much difference between C and C++. So after learning C language, come to DSA, because DSA is a very important thing if you want to crack offer of six or more than six. Because if you are talking about four or five or below six, you can below six offer you can easily crack without DSA. And if you want to crack six or more than six, you will have to study DSA. So after learning C language, come to the DSA. For DSA, I think Udemy is the one of the best platform. There you can search for the various teachers. And Abdul Bari sir, I taught teaches me, means I bought the course of Abdul Bari sir. He is also one of the best teacher, and the best thing about him is he's an Indian, so the Indian English is very relatable to us also. So because if you learn from the any foreign teacher, so sometimes it happens like they say something, and we didn't able to understand is he saying or what is she saying.
Yeah, yeah,
So Abdul Bari is a Indian teacher, so his teaching way is also very good. So I will suggest that for DSA you can go to the Abdul Bari, and he's also on YouTube also. But on YouTube he didn't uploaded much videos, so you can buy a course for DSA, and after that you can come to the Java or Python, whatever you prefer. And the most important thing you need to do is complete programming. So for that you can start from the GFG only, and from GFG you can solve 100 to 200 questions, basic questions. That would be enough for your any coding interviews or coding rounds.
yeah, yeah.
Or if you want to do some more things, like if you have if you want to correct some bigger offer also, so you can go to the CodeChef and Codeforces also. From there you can you can take a lot of contests over there. So there you will feel that how to code a 7 to 8 question in 3 hours of time frame. So there you will understand how to complete the questions on time. So you can go to CodeChef and Codeforces also, what I did.
थैंक यू मोहित वंस अगेन। आपने सारी जर्नी यहाँ पे शेयर करी, आप कैसे आप जीरो से स्टार्ट करके विद इन 8 to 10 months आपने ड्रीम ऑफर अपना जो है क्रैक करा हुआ है, और इन फ्यूचर मोर कम्स ट्रू इन योर लाइफ। सो थैंक यू मोहित।